spectacular moment. My name is Muhumza Muhammad.
Kansime Pius.
Namanya Precious. Yvonne Christiana Mary.
Gumia Timothy.
Wadawa Isabella. Margaret.
And we are Team JusticeLink.
The situation of the justice in Uganda is still facing challenges that arise from keeping case files in paper-based forms. Over 65% of these files are still kept in physical folders of papers, which normally get lost, thus the public getting low trust in the justice of Uganda. And out of this, the JusticeLink came up with a proposed solution, and our innovation is a court case-based management system. It is electronic, which is going to minimize the loss of these files, case delays, and also unauthorized users from accessing these documents. The key features in our system are the audit logs, the tracking progress, and the inbuilt video conferencing. The stakeholders in our system include the High Court. They include the clerks, registrars, judges, and prosecutors. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to take you through our system and how it works.
Ladies and gentlemen, as my colleague said, I will be taking you through the JusticeLink court file management system. And since we have the stakeholders, we have the clerks, we have the prosecutors, we have the lawyers, we have the judges, we have the system administrators. So allow me to take you through the clerk dashboard, who's one of those stakeholders. And as you can see here, we see the clerk has actions to register a new case, whereby he can register the case title, the case type, the plaintiff address, the priority level, the plaintiff date of birth, the defendant name, filing date, then the case description. You can also go ahead and assign a judge, the defense attorney. Another thing that the registrar has, we see that since we integrated the video conferencing tool, we see that the registrar can monitor the video. For example, the registrar at that time, the clerk is in the court, and the judge, for example, is not there physically, and they want to do a remote session, a hearing of the case. So if we tap here, we see that the judge generates a public link to the prisons where the suspect is held, and also the link where the public can view the court section happening online, and also the same thing that the same link will be sent to the judge, and the judge will be able to preside over the case remotely. As you can see here, this will be the link sent to the judge and the rest of the others. And we see here the notification bar, whereby the notifications that the clerk will, the notification is sent a new message, the notifications will be coming here. Another thing, we see that the clerk can view the documents that have been the documents that are attached, documents that have been filed to the court. For example, evidence. We have seen him registering. We see the cases here. You can view the case, details about a specific case. And another uniqueness about the JusticeLink system, we see that it has the report and analytics, whereby a clerk can also access the case timeline report, the performance metrics, the compliance audit. Yeah, that's basically it. We can see you can also download these. This is just dummy, but we see here, if for example I'm to download the monthly case summary, you see this can be downloaded as a PDF. So allow me to take you through another stakeholder, and this will be the uniqueness about the we see that you can view the cases that are under his jurisdiction, and we see that if the documents, for example, documents for evidence are submitted, the judge can approve a case. If you preside over it, you can stamp those documents that have been submitted as evidence to approve them, that they are variable evidence. We see that judge has a timeline. The video state, for example, if he had a video session happening where he was presiding over a case online, that can also be shown in the timeline. you see that the judge can schedule a court session, always session, and also the judge can also approve bails that have been requested by the defendant, sorry, by the people who need them. I think that's it. Another thing that I forgot to talk about is the notifications, whereby the judge also receives notifications. For example, the judge has received the notification that new evidence has been approved. There is a new case that is waiting approval that for him to preside over, and yeah, this is the notification bar where the judge will receive those notifications. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take you through another stakeholder of the JusticeLink system, and this will be the prosecutor. And as you can see, this is the prosecutor dashboard. Some of the actions here are similar to the judge, whereby we see the prosecutor having the signed cases under his jurisdiction, and we see the pending evidence that hasn't been approved by the judge. Here we can also track the progress. This is some of the uniqueness we have about the JusticeLink system, and we track progress by assigning different progress bars. For example, we filed the case, this is still pending, so we gave it red. Then the judge assigned, that's orange. The documents, we see that the documents haven't yet been assigned. The hearings scheduled, and then the postponed. So we see the overall progress. The case is 60% complete, and here the prosecutor can also add more actions to the progress. And here he also has a timeline, and you see here you can also upload documents, for example, evidence for a particular case under his description. And if I'm to show you, yeah, for example, just here you can upload any file for this case. So another uniqueness, we have the prosecution queue, whereby the prosecutor can view the case and approve that he will be able to prosecute over the case, to all take on the case. So we can see that this is through the evidence center, where you upload the evidence center, the evidence, the government reports, whereby you can download maybe the compliance report, the monthly case summary. If I'm to try that, you can see that. Allow me to take you to.
We are going to continue with the stakeholders. We also have the system administrator, we have the lawyer, and we added on the part of the public system, the public part of the website, where the public will be able to see their cases, to see the judges, to see how far the case is. They will be able to receive notifications according to their logins, and they'll be able to create accounts. So I will log in as a lawyer. A lawyer is able to, every part of the system has a user manual in case it's adopted to a new judiciary. It's able to, you see in the user manual, they can download it or they can access anything they want. If they have any difficulty, there is a notification part in the lawyer side. The lawyer is able to upload the proceedings, to upload the case files, to upload evidence, especially the evidence that will be used in points of virtual hearings. The lawyer can also prepare for the upcoming events. They can also see the progress of these cases they are assigned to. In case there is an action they want to add, they can add. And also a lawyer can upload any document that they can want to upload in case they want to open up a case. They upload the case, and then the judge will do the needful. So let me log in as an admin, and the admin is the overall user of the system, because the admin to create new users. Since the system is dealing with the justice, the judiciary, it's not going to be possible for people to create for themselves accounts. They will have to first contact the system admin in case there is a new lawyer or a new clerk or a new prosecutor or a new judge in position. The admin will create the preferred user, and the admin will be in position to assign the user roles, like here. Also in position to delete a user, like if you can see, the admin can delete a user that is deleted. Also deactivate in case there is any inconvenience being caused by that user. The admin can deactivate the user, and the admin can edit the permissions of the user. Because sometimes there is when the case is going too far and things are going out of hand, the admin can reduce on the permissions of certain users to keep justice moving well. And the admin is able to download and generate reports about the full system, reports about the full case, the monthly case summaries, the judge performance. Then also the admin is in position to see the audit logs to that security, to see who logged in and when they logged in and what they did, to see which video hearings were there, just for security purposes. And also the admin is in position to also edit the user manuals, to see the back end database, to scan the security. So that's all about the admin, and we didn't stop there. We continued as JusticeLink to cater for the normal users who are the public stakeholders. Those are the people who will be bringing the cases, including the community people, the witnesses, people who want to see my like a person is saying, my friend is in court, I want to access and see, I want to see how the case is so far, what is going on there. So we created for them a web part that is not part of the internal system, since the internal system is being used for major important information. We created for them a JusticeLink where it's access justice anytime, anywhere, to track their court cases, view legal documents securely, and stay updated with real-time progress tracking. So they can even, if someone just wants to report without signing in, they can report misconduct. They can say the report type, the description, and the email. Then either if they don't want to add their email, they can submit anonymously. That one is put for security purposes in cases of money embezzlement, those things, illegal funding, and the citizen is in a position to see it and to report it, they can report it securely. So if one has an account, I'm going to use an account that is already in the system. Account that is already in the system. So here, this is how the account is. You can see that there are total cases. This one is linked to 0 cases, current active 0. If they have any cases in the system, so far in the system they show there is no case, but if there was a case, they could come and search the case. They enter the case number. So this is just the part of the normal people. So far that's all about the system of JusticeLink. I think we have captured everything, and it will be moving forward to adding more features, as long as the stakeholder says so and the funding is available.
Beautiful people, thank you so much for watching. We are Team JusticeLink, and JusticeLink isn't just a project, but it is a life-changing journey whereby if we are given an opportunity, we shall always promote peace, love, and tranquility. Thank you so much. You can also subscribe.